Guys and ladies.
How have you been?
Good.
So this is the sixth practice you guys had?
I've lost track. It's
I think
close.
Larry
We're in the
five.
ballpark.
So where are you guys as far as Stanford prep right now?
Well, we've got the whole plan in, and we've probably actually, we've got the whole plan done. We've probably got 80% of it in right now, and we really just started really focusing in on Stanford probably 2 practices ago. So we've installed most of it, and so we've got a lot, like I said, probably 20% left, and then every day after that will be just going back and reviewing and polishing, as we get closer to game time.
They're going to be here, they're not going to change, but they don't have McCaffrey. So what did he do that was so unique that you might not have to deal with now?
Well, just remember they've got other really good players.
Yeah.
I mean, they won a lot of games with him in limited playing time or him not playing at all as well. So they've got really good players everywhere. They've done a great job. They've won the Pac-12 the last 3 out of 5 years. So they've got good players everywhere. But he was a very unique player. Just really, he's got all the intangibles of a football player. Starting with how good his dad was, and just he's got the genes, and he's just a very talented young guy that made great cuts and had great vision, great speed. Punt returner, kick returner, he did it all. So I'm sure they'll miss him in those regards, but they got other really good players.
Is there a balance, Coach, with sending Nas out with a bang versus getting more reps in, game reps in for other guys?
We're just going to win the game. So we're not really tailoring anything for an individual of any sort. We're going to win the game. This is a very important game for us. 9 wins will give us, 20 wins in 2 years, which is huge. So our focus is just winning 9 games, however we have to do it. Whoever plays and doesn't play will be because, that's the best at that time for the game plan.
You've coached a lot of guys that have gone to the next level. How ready is Nas right now?
Well, I think that he's really done a good job the last year of working to improve his craft, and I think you've seen improvement. He's like anybody. He's a young guy that really has a really huge upside, and he's got to continue to work and improve that.
How much will the interview process, when teams get to learn a little bit about who he is, how much do you think that's going to help him as well?
Well, I just think that, again, his football IQ, he understands the game, he understands the things that we've taught him. That's really big at that position because protections and things of that nature become really important. But the interview process with him will be very important. They're going to want to know how much he loves this game. They're going to want to know how much he understands about the game. All of those things are very important when you're going to spend money on a guy. So all of those things will be big for him.
Did you ever talk to Nas about not playing in specific bowl games, since that's kind of been brought up now?
Never been a thought in his or our minds. He's always been ready to play and ready to go, and he knows the importance of helping his team win this last game that he's going to be involved in.
Do you kind of understand McCaffrey's perspective, or would you say that most players should play in a bowl game, even if they're going to the next level?
Yeah, I can't get into any of the players' heads and things of that nature. That's a personal decision that, the players and their families make. Some guys are going to make that decision. Most guys aren't, for whatever the reasons, but it's not my place to judge that.
Coach, one of the players that Stanford has at running back is Bryce Love, who used to be around here. So what have you seen on film that impresses you?
Very, very talented young man. Got great speed, very good vision, great cuts. He's played a lot of football. He's rushed for over 600 yards. But he's got a lot of talent and a lot of skill at the tailback position and a lot of the intangibles that you need. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. They'll put him out there as a wide out. So, like I said, he's played a lot of football, and he's, this is his 2nd year. So he's in line with the rest of them. They're all good players.
It's not uncommon in bowl games that you see someone get a lot of playing time that maybe didn't play as much in the regular season. Has anybody, I know it's only 6 practices, but has anybody kind of stepped up that might have an opportunity to get more snaps than what we're accustomed to seeing?
Well, we're pretty much like we were at the end of the year. Most of the guys that got the snaps are the ones that'll be playing. There's some young guys right now. Miles Dorn, I think you're going to see some more playing time from Miles. Just some young guys that have continued to progress. But for the most part, it's the same guys. We good?
Great.
Thanks, y'all.